Hi guys, my name is Medintseva and you are on my crochet channel. In this video I suggest you to crochet this small, beautiful marshmallow dragon with me. The length of the dragon is 32 centimeters or 12 inches. This toy is crocheted quite easily and simply. We will completely crochet the head, body and tail as one piece. Only the legs, wings and heart are crocheted and sewn separately. The ears and crest are crocheted in place, that is, on the toy itself. This masterclass can be recommended for confident beginners. If you need a PDF pattern, you can find it in my Etsy shop, Medintseva Toys. All links are in the description under the video. For crocheting I use Himalaya Dolphin Baby Plush yarn. Now I will make a pink and white dragon. The pink color number is 303. The yarn consumption is about 50 grams. That is half a skein. Here you can see the characteristics of the yarn. We will also need some yarn of a different color for the wings, crest and heart. I will use white yarn. Consumption 10 grams. Hook 4 mm. Stitch marker, needle and thread, scissors. Safety eyes 14 mm. I use hollow fiber as a filler. Consumption 20 grams. We will need black thick thread to embroider the nostrils as well as the eyebrows near the eyes. We will start crocheting the dragon from the head, then we'll continue as one piece the body and tail of the dragon. I'll show you the finished dragon below. The head, body and tail are crocheted as one piece. Then we will separately crochet and sew the legs. Now we will work on the head, body and tail. I will attach a video for beginners in the upper right corner. In the tips. For those who are just learning to crochet, go and watch. There I show you in more detail and tell you how we crochet. We make a loop and 2 chain stitches, and in the first chain stitch we make 6 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In the second row we make 1 single crochet and 1 increase, and do this until the end of the row. We repeat the combination 3 times. At the end of the row there will be 9 single crochets. 1 single crochet is done. In the next stitch we make 1 increase, that is 2 single crochets and 1 stitch. Again we make 1 single crochet, and in the next stitch 1 increase. This is the second time. And for the last time we repeat the combination 1 single crochet and 1 increase. This is the third time. We have completed the second row. In the third row we make 9 increases. That is, we make 2 single crochets in each stitch. We do this until the end of the row. We can do this 9 times. At the end of the row there will be 18 single crochets. In the fourth and fifth row we make 18 single crochets in each row. These rows are done. Be sure to turn it right side out. In the sixth row we make 4 single crochets and 1 decrease, and do this until the end of the row. We repeat the combination 3 times. At the end of the row there will be 15 single crochets. I make 1 single crochet and put a marker. Let's continue further. 2, 3, 4 and make 1 decrease. I make decreases through front loop. I will attach a more detailed video on decreases in the upper right corner in the tips. If anyone needs it, go ahead and take a look. The first decrease in this row has been made. Again we make 4 single crochets and 1 decrease. This is the second time. And for the last time we repeat the combination, 4 single crochets and 1 decrease. This is the third time. Your row should just end near the marker. In total we repeated the combination 3 times, which means everything was done correctly. In the 7th row we make 5 increases at the beginning of the row. I do 1 single crochet again and place a marker to mark the start of the row. In the same stitch we make the second single crochet. This is the first increase. In the same way we make the second increase. This is the third increase, the fourth increase, and the fifth increase. And until the end of the 7th row we make 10 single crochets. The 7th row is done. In the 8th row we make 1 single crochet and 1 increase, and do this 5 times. As usual we make 1 single crochet and put a marker. Mark the beginning of the row. In the next stitch we make 1 increase. This is the first time. 1 single crochet and 1 increase. This is the second time. 1 single crochet and 1 increase is the third time. 1 single crochet and 1 increase is the fourth time. 1 single crochet and 1 increase is the fifth time. And we do 10 single crochets to the end of the row. The 8th row is completely done. This is how the head appears. In the 9th row we make 4 single crochets and 1 increase, and do this until the end of the row. We repeat the combination 5 times. At the end of the row there will be 30 single crochets. From the 10th to the 13th row inclusive, we make 30 single crochets in each row. These rows are also done. This is what the dragon's head looks like now. I show you from all sides. At this stage we insert the eyes. The eyes are inserted between the 7th and 8th rows, where we made increases. In the 7th row 5 increases. In the 8th row we did a combination 1 single crochet and 1 increase. The eyes are inserted between the 7th and 8th rows in the extreme increases of the 7th row. We find these 5 increases in the 7th row. Here we have the beginning of the 7th row, and on this side we have the last 5th increase. We insert one eye into this outermost 5th increase. We count backwards and find the first increase. Here we insert the second eye. That is, this is how our eyes will be inserted. One eye is inserted into the 5th increase. Now we count backwards and find the first increase in the 7th row. You can see that the row has shifted a little due to the increases, so be careful. The second eye is also inserted. We check that everything is smooth and beautiful. Fasten the eyes from the inside and continue further. The eyes are fastened, everything looks very nice. This is what the dragon's head should look like. Let's continue further. In the 14th row, we make 4 single crochets and 1 decrease, and so on until the end of the row. We repeat the combination 5 times. At the end of the row there will be 25 single crochets. The 14th row is done. In the 15th row, we make 1 single crochet and 1 decrease, and do this 5 times. 1 single crochet, and in the next stitch 1 decrease is the first time. 1 single crochet and 1 decrease is the second time. 1 single crochet and 1 decrease is the third time. 1 single crochet and 1 decrease is the fourth time. 1 single crochet and 1 decrease is the fifth time. And we do 10 single crochets to the end of the row. The 15th row is completely done. In the 16th row, we make 5 decreases at the beginning of the row. This is the first decrease, the second decrease, the third decrease, the fourth decrease, and the fifth decrease. And we make 10 single crochets until the end of the 16th row. This row is also done. This is what our crocheting looks like now. At this stage, we add filler to the head. In the 17th row, we make 3 single crochets and 1 decrease, and so on until the end of the row. At the end of the row, there will be 12 single crochets. And then in the next row, we just need to make 1 single crochet in each stitch. In the 18th row, we make 12 single crochets. These rows are done. Filler added. We got such a beautiful dragon head. From the next row, we begin to make the body of the dragon. In the 19th row, we make 2 single crochets and 1 increase, and do this 4 times just until the end of the row. At the end of the row, there will be 16 single crochets. This row is done. You can see that we have started crocheting the dragon's body. With the help of increases, we expand the body. In the 20th row, we make 3 single crochets and 1 increase, and do this until the end of the row. We repeat the combination 4 times. At the end of the row, there will be 20 single crochets. The 20th row is also done. In the 21st row, we make 4 single crochets and 1 increase, and do this until the end of the row. We repeat the combination 4 times. At the end of the row, there will be 24 single crochets. The 21st row is also done. In the 22nd row, we make 5 single crochets and 1 increase, and do this until the end of the row. We repeat the combination 4 times. At the end of the row, there will be 28 single crochets. The 22nd row is done. This is how the dragon's body appears. In the 23rd row, we make 6 single crochets and 1 increase, and so on until the end of the row. We repeat the combination 4 times. At the end of the row, there will be 32 single crochets. The previous row had 28 single crochets at the end of the row. This row is also done. In the 24th row, we make 7 single crochets and 1 increase, and so on until the end of the row. We repeat the combination 4 times. At the end of the row, there will be 36 single crochets. From the 25th to the 28th row inclusive, we make 36 single crochets in each row. These rows are done. This is what the dragon's body should look like at this stage. From the next row, we will make decreases to narrow the body of the dragon. In the 29th row, we make 1 single crochet and 1 decrease, and so on until the end of the row. We can do this 12 times. At the end of the row, there will be 24 single crochets. The 29th row is done. In the 30th row, we make 6 decreases at the beginning of the row. I will make 1 decrease and move the marker to mark the beginning of the row. The marker is installed. Let's continue further. I can't grab the loop with the hook. This is the second decrease, the third decrease, the fourth decrease, the fifth decrease, the sixth decrease. 6 decreases have been made. To the end of the row we need to make 12 single crochets. This row is done, filler has been added to the body. This is how beautiful it turns out. In the 31st row, we make 3 decreases at the beginning of the row. I also make 1 decrease and move the marker to mark the beginning of the row. This is the second decrease. The third decrease, and to the end of the row we need to make 12 single crochets. The 31st row is done. This is what the dragon's body should look like at this stage. In the 32nd row, we make 2 decreases at the beginning of the row, and then we make 11 single crochets to the end of the row. The 32nd row is done. Filler has been added to the dragon's body. You can see that we are starting to crochet the dragon's tail. We have finished making the dragon's body. In the 33rd row, we make 1 decrease at the beginning and 11 single crochets to the end of the row. At the end of the row there will be 12 single crochets. In the 34th and 35th row we make 12 single crochets in each row. These rows are done. Filler added. I show you the dragon at this stage. In the 36th row we make 10 single crochets and 1 decrease at the end of the row. Thus, there will be 11 single crochets in the row. Then we crochet 2 rows without changes. In the 37th and 38th row, we make 11 single crochets in each row. In the process of crocheting the tail, add filler now and later. These 3 rows are ready. In the 39th row, we make 9 single crochets and 1 decrease at the end of the row. At the end of the row there will be 10 single crochets. In the 40th row, we make 10 single crochets. These 2 rows are ready. This is how beautiful it turns out. In the 41st row, we make 8 single crochets and 1 decrease at the end of the row. Thus, there will be 9 single crochets in the row. In the 42nd row, we make 9 single crochets. These 2 rows are done, filler added. In the 43rd row, we make 7 single crochets and 1 decrease at the end of the row. Thus, there will be 8 single crochets in the row. In the 44th row and 45th row, we make 8 single crochets in each row. These 3 rows are ready. This is what our little dragon looks like now. We always add filler to the tail as we crochet. In the 46th row, we make 6 single crochets and 1 decrease at the end of the row. Thus, there will be 7 single crochets in the row. In the 47th and 48th row, we make 7 single crochets in each row. These 3 rows are done, filler added. To make adding filler easier, you can use the back of the hook to push it in. You can take something similar, but you can no longer push the filler there with your finger. In the 49th row, we make 5 single crochets and 1 decrease at the end of the row. Thus, there will be 6 single crochets in the row. In the 50th and 51st row, we make 6 single crochets in each row. These 3 rows are done, filler added. We have very little left. In the 52nd row, we make 4 single crochets and 1 decrease at the end of the row. In the 53rd and 54th row, we make 5 single crochets in each row. These 3 rows are also done. I still need to add filler here, I'm showing you. Take a ball of filler and push it in, first with your finger and then with the back of the hook. For convenience, you can take a larger hook. I have each line far away, I don't want to go and find it, so I use this hook. In this way we push the filler so that it is along the entire length of the tail. Done, filler added. Now we simply make a slip stitch in the next stitch. Cut the thread. Pull and tighten the thread. Hide the end of the thread inside. Here we leave it as it is. Later we will sew a heart to the end of the tail. Thanks to this, nothing will be visible and everything will be fine. I pull the end of the thread several times inside. Where there is more space, I will hide it there. Now the end of the thread can be left inside. This is the dragon body we got. I hope everything worked out for you too. Beauty. At the next stage we will make the legs for our little dragon. See the continuation of the masterclass in the next part. I wish you all the best. Bye bye.